Place of supply of telecommunication and electronic services. Article 31 deals specifically with determining the place of supply for two particular types of services. Telecommunication services. Electronic services. The reason these services require special treatment is that they can be provided remotely across borders and consumed in locations different from where the supplier operates. This creates complexities when deciding which country's VAT applies. The executive regulation of the decree law defines which specific telecommunication and electronic services fall under the scope of this article. 2. What are telecommunication and electronic services? Telecommunication services generally include mobile phone services, calls, SMS, data packages. Landline telephone services. Satellite communication services. Broadcasting services. Internet access services. Electronic services generally include streaming platforms, music, video, games. Downloading software, e-books, or digital products. Cloud storage or cloud computing services. Digital advertising services. Online education services. Any other service provided digitally without human intervention. 3. Core principle, place of supply based on use and enjoyment. The main rule under Article 31 is that the place of supply is directly linked to where the service is actually used and enjoyed, not where the supplier is based, nor where the contract was signed, nor where the payment originated. This ensures that VAT is applied fairly in the country where the service actually benefits the customer. 4 key rules for place of supply. A. When the service is used and enjoyed inside the UAE. If the customer uses and enjoys the telecommunication or electronic service within the UAE, the place of supply is considered to be inside the UAE. This means the supply will be subject to UAEVAT, currently at 5%. B. When the service is used and enjoyed outside the UAE. If the customer uses and enjoys the telecommunication or electronic service outside the UAE, the place of supply is considered to be outside the UAE. In this case, UAEVAT will not apply, as the consumption happens abroad. 5. Why actual use and enjoyment matters. This approach of taxing based on actual use and enjoyment is designed to prevent double taxation, where multiple countries claim VAT on the same service. Prevent non-taxation, where no country applies VAT because the service crosses borders. Ensure fair VAT collection in the country where the service is actually consumed. This rule applies even if the supplier and customer signed the contract in a different country. Payment was made from a bank account in a different country. The supplier itself is located outside the UAE. What ultimately matters is where the service was actually used by the customer. 6. Practical examples to illustrate the rule. Example 1. Streaming service used in the UAE. A UAE resident subscribes to a video streaming platform, like Netflix or similar. The resident watches the content while physically present in the UAE. In this case, the place of supply is the UAE, so UAEVAT applies. Example 2. Same streaming service used while traveling. The same UAE resident goes on holiday to France. During the holiday, the resident watches content on the same streaming platform. The portion of the service used while in France would have its place of supply outside the UAE. Therefore, UAEVAT does not apply for that part. Example 3. Online training platform. A UAE business subscribes to a cloud-based training platform. The employees access the platform from the UAE office. The place of supply is the UAE, and UAEVAT applies. 7. Special attention for mixed use cases. If a service is partly used in the UAE and partly used outside, the supply could be split proportionally. For example, If 70% of usage occurs in the UAE and 30% abroad, VAT may apply only to the 70% portion used in the UAE. These details and calculations are often governed by the Executive Regulation. 8th Reference to Executive Regulation. Article 31 refers to the Executive Regulation for further details. The Executive Regulation defines exactly which telecommunication and electronic services fall under this rule. Practical methods for suppliers to track where a service was used, example using IP addresses, billing addresses, GPS location, etc. Special rules for services with split usage between multiple countries. 9 Key take. For more details, contact us.